Yo, 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 yo. Medea, Medea. Let's get ready. Let's get it crack-a-lacking. All right. Gold is moving a bit mad right now. Can't lie. But I'm looking forward to NFP. What's up, man? Like Pizzle. What's up, Rosie? Yeah, man. I'm ready. I'm NFP ready for sure. Yeah, man. All right. So, Benny, what's good, man? What's good? Right. So, starting with the daily time frame. So look, daily. We've already broken yesterday's high. We kind of rejected 5100, but I think gold keeps pushing. To be fair, I think we keep pushing. Hey, you're right. How you doing, Buja? So yeah, man, I think we continue to push, but depends on what NFP looks like. So NFP. Now, typically, if we get some good numbers, as in higher than expected, we're gonna see gold drop. We're gonna see a pullback on gold, because a number bigger than 70k, larger than 70k, is gonna be good for USD, which in turn is bearish for gold. That's usually how it works. If we get a number lower than 70k, we should see gold continue to push. Yeah, so high employment, we see some USD strength. So we're gonna see what happens at 1:30 in the next 25 minutes. But if you look at the trend, the numbers have always been like less than 70k for the past 2 months. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens there. Now, if gold does push, I mean, look at the range to the left. Don't forget, we got CPI end of the week, inflation as well. But I think, you know, we've already pushed above this 4-hour resistance. 4-hour resistance here, which held yesterday. If we can stay closed, if we can close above 50.75, 50.78, especially on this 4-hour candle, which closes in 2 hours, I think we keep pushing up. Now look, this 4-hour candle is broken the previous 4-hour candle high, but it hasn't broken the low. We've had a pullback, it hasn't broken this low. If this low gets broken, then I think we can pull back. We can continue down some more. But 4-hour structure right now is still looking bullish. Look. You know? So as long as, if we pull back, as long as we stay above this last higher low, as long as we stay above like 5,000, or we close above, I think we get another bounce and come up, even if we get a little pullback here. So let's see what we get today. Let me I want to keep an eye on this 4-hour time frame. I want to keep an eye on that 4-hour there to the right. Let me do a poll though. Let's see. What do we think? What do we think is gonna happen? Gold buys, gold sells. Let's add another option. Both. Get your votes in. What do we think gold's doing? Kind of looking forward to NFP. I kind of thought gold was going to be playing inside this range. So we had a breakout at 10:30 today where we actually broke above this 4-hour resistance here. But this range during London session, it was tough. So I actually took a trade after this closure above. So I'll post it. I'll post that trade later on today. What, this candle closed above the resistance. I waited for this candle to pull back. Kind of retested this resistance. And then as it started to flip bullish, I got into some buys right here. And I closed about a 1-to-1. I had 2 positions on. I had 2 positions. So one was 92, 91. And then one was 94, 93, something like that. Yeah, you'll see it when I post it. So I had 2 positions. Really, I should have let one run a little bit more. But when you get a strong breakout like this, and I say it all the time, when we break away from a zone, a lot of the time gold comes back, retest that zone. And if we stay above, then we'll continue back up again. So the fact that we've still closed above this resistance, I'm thinking we're getting like something like this. So I'm just going to wait for a support to form and then continue buying up. That's kind of what I'm looking for here. And let me give you an example of when that happened before. So like here. Right here. We had this resistance that was holding. We had this resistance. We had a strong breakaway from that resistance. We pulled back and then continued up. So I'm kind of looking for something like this. But without the pullback into the zone. I want it to continue up. Yeehaw, hello, hello, hello. So yeah. Let's see. Yeah, did you cast your vote on gold? What do you think gold's gonna do today? Oh, give me 1 second, guys. Hello? What happened? Oh, you want a break? I thought it was done. Sorry guys, I had a little phone call come through. But Tish, what's happening? Tish Lethal, Echo, what's good? What's good? Gold ranging after that move up. NFP is gonna decide where it goes next. 100%, 100%. That's what I'm waiting for. That's what I'm waiting for. NFP is definitely gonna give us some direction, I think. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of want to see gold go up. And if gold goes up, that means really we need these numbers to be low. We need some low numbers. We need less than 70k. Less than 70k. And in unemployment, they think unemployment's, well, same as last month. Yeah, this is going to be tough. Now, if gold does continue down, I'm thinking gold comes down to 5,000 again. I think we come down to, yeah, all the way down to these lows here, down to this support. I think the daily flips bearish, and we come down to like hit a 4 hour support. So yeah, if not down here, then this one, 4989. Those are my targets. But yeah, I don't take no trades before. I'm gonna wait till after the move and then look to get in. That's the plan. How's everyone planning to trade this NFP? Anyone doing buy stops, sell stops? Yeah, I never do that. I think that shit's crazy. I think it's crazy. Gold looks ready to drop after this consolidation. NFP might push it down to 5160, 5150. Is that, are you looking at futures or are you looking at Forex? Do you mean 5060 to 5050? Because we're already below there. Do you mean like 550 is down here? If you're talking about 5050, it's down here. What chart are you looking at? Boom, 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 boom. Because yeah, look, 5160 is up here. It all depends on how the numbers come out. Do you know what I mean? I'm ready for both. I'm ready for both. In fact, we broke above those highs. I'm going to get rid of that. Got a little support here. I'm liking gold buys, but if the 4-hour low breaks, then I'm aiming for 5,000. Yeah. That's why I'm keeping an eye on this 4-hour time frame right here. Yeah. because really I use the 4 hour for the structure. So like I said, if I'm looking like at this right now. So if gold comes down, I'll still need this 4 hour to close above this last higher low. So it could come back, give a little retest and continue. But if it breaks, Haroon, what's good? If it breaks, then I'm thinking, you know, let's make it all the same. I'm thinking we're going down, down. Like so. Something like that. If we come down, so. That's my idea for NFP. Usually, I look for a retest of a key level. So a retest of a support or resistance to then, for gold to bounce off. Something like that. That's my plan anyway. That's my plan. That's the plan. So we'll see what happens, innit? Does everyone here trade NFP? Or are we just spectating? Who's looking for some quick scalps? If I'm feeling brave. You'll be alright, you'll be alright. Let's see how this resistance holds up. This is actually Asian highs right here. So look, we come back and retested Asian highs again. And that's very telling, I think. But yeah, man, this 4 hour here. We've come very close to the lows. We came close with this drop. And then we've pushed back up. So if gold stays bullish, we re-break this high. I like the buyers, I do. Now we just wait and see. How long we got left? 8 minutes. 8 minutes. In fact, let's look and see what the last NFP did, which was January the 9th. 50k. I think there was a lot of news that day though. Was this the day? No, it wasn't. I think it's the December one. Everything fell. Alright, December 9th. Let's check it out. January the 9th. So December. This was NFP last month. So we had a whipsaw. We dropped, came down. Looks like we tapped into this support right here. Looks like we tapped this support, wicked it, and then continued pushing up. And that was on bad numbers. Some bad numbers. Okay. At least that gives us something to go by. We got something to go by now. So yeah, maybe 10k or less. If we get less than 56k, we might get a little whipsaw. Market should repeat itself. So 56. Ooh, yeah, man, we're holding above these Asian highs right here. Buyers are looking juicy. Let me get ready. But yeah, I kind of, if we do get a good push, I'm thinking about maybe like the next 15-minute candles, like the 145 candle maybe. John, how you doing, John? How you doing? Dr. John in the house. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe the 15. I kind of want a closure above the resistance really to get into some buys. Yeah, you don't see the Discord? Let him know, John. Lower back pain. Exercise is good for lower back pain. You've got to strengthen them back muscles. I play footy twice a week. Oh, nice. It's very active. Very active. Ooh. Okay. So you've had that long-term back issues. You're an active kid, huh? All right, 4 minutes to go. Michael, what's happening? What's happening? You ready for NFP? What levels are you looking at? Did silly stuff and landed on it. Oof. That don't sound good. That don't sound good at all. Yo, Ace, what's up, man? You're saying buys from 50.24, okay? Okay. Michael saying come drop down, bounce back up. Boy, yeah, I kind of want to wait for gold to. I want another breakout, really. I'm kind of looking for buyers above here, but I have a feeling if we get a strong move with this NFP, I think if we get a strong move, then we could just blast above this resistance. If not, then I want to see where gold comes down to, like where it bounces off. So Yeah, lowest I want to see gold get to is like 5,000. Like down here, drop and then bounce, push back up. But it all depends on those numbers. All depends on those numbers. Let's see how these numbers come out. But yeah, I caught a nice trade this morning. Couple hundred pips, 200 pips. Like something I could have held a little bit longer. Can't lie. I could have definitely held a bit longer. But I had a feeling gold was gonna pull back. It wasn't just gonna continue up forever. We had nothing to the left. It was quite a good push away from the resistance. So I said, let me not be greedy. Let me just lock in right here and then come back for NY. See what happens. And I'm glad I did, because if I just held runners, my runners would have been stopped out. They would have been stopped out because obviously look at this drop, you know? Better to start fresh. Buy stop and sell stop works better in this news break. Nah, not with the spreads. Not with the spreads. You get slipped. You need to put the morning signals in the Discord so you can look and take. I think I did speak about gold continuing to push up, but by the time it closed above, so it was this candle here, it pushed up, it started to push down, and I didn't even take the break. As soon as this candle started to flip bullish, that's when I got in. But you got my strategies in the Discord, man. This is a simple breakout right here. This was a simple closure above. I actually had another resistance here, but I removed it since we already broke it. So this is the new range. All right, here we go. Ooh, that was a sharp drop. Ooh, he's selling. Must be some good numbers. Damn, very good numbers. Very good numbers. I got the cheat code right here. What's that, 130k? $130k. It's gonna pop up soon. All right, so I'm looking for a retest now. 5,000 if gold keeps dropping. So we've broken this 4-hour low. Ooh, we're dropping. How come it's not popped up? Yeah, look, see, 130k. All right, here we go. I want to see some reactions now. I'm gonna wait for a little retest. You're in. I guess you had some limit orders set up. Go on. Okay. See you with the levels, Michael. So we actually filled this gap as well on the daily. He did call what, 50.24. So what do you have, like a bunch of limit orders set down here? Either way, I'm looking for a bounce. I'm not looking for like continued sells. I think this is a reaction and then gold continues bullish eventually. So let's see. You can't enter? Yeah, I can't enter here. I'm not entering here. No way. Not yet. It didn't really touch any of my levels that I like. I'm just gonna wait. But the good thing is this candle don't have a top wick, so we know price is going to come back and create this wick. We're going to come back for this wick 100%. Yeah, preferably a support. But this was, I mean, everything being good numbers. This is very good for US, for DXY. Very good for... Look at NAS. Let's see. See? Look. Very good for USD. Very good for USD. That's why we're getting that gold drop right here. Damn, this thing's pushing. I mean, if DXY is doing this, we might get some more gold sales for real. Look, we flip bullish. Yeah, this is interesting. This is interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on this right here. I'm gonna keep an eye on this DXY, this dollar price. But that's a real big move there. Trying to specialize in gold. Oh yeah, of course. But you gotta know what moves gold. Gotta know what moves gold. So who said sells? Not many people said gold sells. I was on whipsaw. Yeah, I still think gold pushes up. I don't know if this candle's the candle that pushes up. Yeah, I don't know if this is the candle that does it, but like usually a whipsaw, you get very long top and bottom wick. Owanda is late. That's why I don't use Owanda no more. That's why I don't use Owanda. See, I use IC Markets. This is actually the broker that I trade with. Yeah, I'm off Owanda. And it's for this specific reason, because Owanda doesn't show the price on time. It doesn't show the price. There's a delay. There's a delay. So made the decision to move off of Owanda chart. So IC Markets is the best chart for me personally. I think if you are looking for another chart though, make sure that the candles match, because 4-hour candles can be different depending on what pair you're looking at. For example, look, this 4-hour candle here, still it closes in 1 hour and 23 minutes, whereas on Owanda it closes in 23 minutes. Look, so you can see that the 4-hour candles are very different. So yeah, look, you see, Owanda IC Markets, different closing times. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with IC Markets. There's no delay. But look at this range. Look at this range. Waiting for a support, guys. Waiting for a support, and then I want some buyers. I still want the buyers up. Look, daily candle. We've made a longer daily bottom wick. That's literally all gold did, and then it came back up. We barely had a bottom wick before. Made a bit of a longer bottom wick and pushed up. So I think we still push up. So let's get it. You don't think there'll be more selling? I don't know, Echo. Maybe. Like, I'm not. It's not off the table for me. It's not off the table, but I need to see. I need confirmations. I need confirmations. Of course. The thing is, below here. All right, for the sells. Look, there's a lot of levels below here. There's a lot of levels below here. So really, the cleaner sells are below 5,000 because there's so many supports, like supports here, like, do you know what I mean, down here. So I need a good closure below, and then we've got bigger ranges. This is 450, whereas up here they're kind of tight. 260. Even here, look. 290. Like, they're not big ranges. So that's kind of what I like. I like to trade through a clean range because I know if there's support or resistance levels, there's going to be reactions there. Which is why I look for retests when it comes to news. You know, now if this 4-hour candle in the next hour and 20 minutes manages to close above 50.76, 50.78, this range, then I think yeah, gold definitely continues up towards the end of the session. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. But again, when a support is created and broken, there's a high probability for it to fill the wick. Do you mean on the downside or upside? But what support is broken? Are you talking about these 30-minute supports to the left? Do you think gold is going to fill this 30-minute wick? Another thing is, if gold closes outside of Asian highs, then I think it's still going to continue up. Best thing to do is obviously wait for candles to close and then make your decisions after that. Right now we don't have enough information because we've broken 4-hour highs and lows, daily highs. You know, we've got market open. See what happens at market open. DXY is pulling back. We definitely need more info. Yeah, we do, man. We do. Break out of this range. Yep. Yep. Just a waiting game now. This is a big pullback right here. It's a big pullback right here. All right, 13 minutes. It's a big rejection. What's this? 400 pips? How big was this candle in the first place? 640 pips. Yeah, I was looking for a retest of a key level. Didn't really get one. You know, if price had come down and rejected 5,008, that would have been nice. 800 ZAR. Nice, 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 nice. That was a nice move, nice move. Where are you looking to get out? You still holding, or you done? You got out already? I think this thing can still continue up, to be fair. Yeah, out. Oh yeah, you don't go for big risk rewards, right? 1 to 2, 1 to 3. Yeah, the stock's gonna be crazy. Using this anyway. I mean, he gets in kind of low, but if it works, right? I see DXY is pulling all the way back. This, to me, is looking very good for gold buyers. The fact that dollar's coming back down. Nah, $50 target is decent. It's a decent target to have, you know? Alright, good night, Michael. Peace out. Nice trade. Well done, well done. You're gonna sleep good with some profits in your pockets. Me, I need gold to close above here. If gold can close back above these Asian highs, I need a support, and then I need to buy up from that support and then continue bullish. That's really what I want to see. You know, no closing back in this Asian range, no more ranging. I don't want gold to be stuck in this range here like yesterday. I need to come up out of this range, man. Stay up, close above 4-hour resistance, and then gone. That's the plan, that's the plan. But what a rejection. What a rejection. Hey. Who would have thought massive numbers like this? It's a lot of jobs. A lot of jobs in the market. A lower unemployment. More earnings. Basically, January was good. But I kind of wonder if this is partly to do with, you know, like the government shutdown and things like that. because December would have been November's reading. January would have been December's. Yeah, kind of interesting. Next month is going to be very telling. March NFP. That's good, gold. Push back up, push back up, push back up. Gold definitely respecting this range. Alright, just 100 pips more now. Let's get above. Alright, NFP didn't disappoint. Definitely didn't disappoint. Definitely didn't disappoint. $600 pip drop. Now it's gotta wait for the setup and then catch some of this. Catch some of this movement. Boom, 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 boom. Where's my water gone? You're right, John. We do need the support, because that will create our range for us. That will create our range. You want to take buys from a support, so we need the support. Nice strong bullish candle, and then we can continue back up. So yeah, it's something like this, where we had the push up, the pullback, support here, and then boom. Once we form a support, we can take the buys, and then literally just like this. If gold can do something like that, we're good. So you just gotta wait. Ideally, it should be a 30-minute support. That'd be good. 30-minute support. Take us further up. You know what I mean? But we needed a bit of a pullback, because we can't just have these bullish candles and just keep going up with no structure. So now we've got the structure here. I wouldn't even mind if this closed very weak bearish. Very weak bearish. So something like, let me show you guys. Bullish. Yeah, something like this. So we've had the strong bullish candle. If we get a weak bearish candle, then the next one we should push up. So I'm looking at this on the 4-hour time frame, this down here. So this candle here, if it's weak bearish, next candle should respect that low and then push up. So remember, this is taken from things that I've sseen over and over again with these candle structures. Unfortunately, with a candle like this, where you've got a long top wick and bottom wick, entries are usually like lower time frame retest. If you wanted to get in like right at the lows, can kind of get in as soon as the candle opens, but just don't know how long the bottom wick is going to be. That's the only problem. That's the only problem. I was gonna ask how to take an entry using a 4 hour. Yeah, with the 4 hour it's tough, obviously, because it's a bigger, like the higher time frame. But say like we get, say price closes, you know, we close up here in an hour or whatever. Then we're just looking at the 30-minute and see if the 30-minute just makes a bottom wick, retests like a broken resistance, like here, and then continues up, something like that. So now, if this 2 o'clock candle can create the support right here, if this 2 o'clock candle creates the support, then I think we go up. We can continue up from here. And look, we still closed above these Asian highs. So it's gonna wait for the bottom wick, flip, and then go up. So yeah, just let it do its, give its bottom wick, and then see if we can push. But yeah, we're kind of keep wicking into this Asian range and then pushing back out. So let's see. So lower time frames looking like. Benny, I might take the M15 break. Ooh, what you mean here? Get in there. Where would your stop loss be? Where would your stop be? If you use the previous low, could be 180 pips, 190. If you use entry candle low, if it doesn't push down anymore, 111. It's not bad, not bad. I just can't use the 15 as a confirmation. That's my thing. That's my thing. Like, I like the idea, but yeah, that's it. I like the idea, but I can't use it as a confirmation. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. But a 30-minute support would be great. 15-minute, it caned me. Listen, every time I try to use the 15-minute, I learn painful lessons. I learn lessons. It teaches me not to use it. So yeah, I like that you use it for earlier entries, but I'll only use the 15 for like using it as a stop loss. That's the only time I use a 15 as a stop loss. Yeah. But now, if gold can create a nice support here, even if it closes above If I can get a decent support and then engulf this candle, or at least just break this previous candle high, then I'm definitely taking buys on the next candle to go up. That's what I'm looking for. But let's see. Yeah, DXY. Look at DXY. Not great. It's like it made a longer daily top wick. Yeah. There we go, Goldie. Push. Push. This is wonderful. Do, 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 do. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. Another good entry would have been, well, I wouldn't take an entry like this, but just the fact that gold closed above this Asian highs, getting in here would have been nice. The only thing is, what would you use as a stop loss? What would you use as a stop loss? It's a bit tough because it's still creating that, well, yeah. Bottom wick is a bit tight. But that closure above the Asian highs, that's part of the criteria looking for buys. There we go, gold. It's a nice push up. Nice push up. Ben, are you in yet? Are you in? Broke those 4-hour highs. Me, I'm still concerned about this resistance here. I don't like this the structure on the 15, but 30 minute, if we can push. Yeah, man. So maybe get into a trade in the next 25 minutes, 24 minutes. Lovely break and retest of Asian range. It's too perfect, isn't it? It's too perfect. And look, exactly what I talked about with this. Break, retest, continue up. You know what I mean? Lovely, lovely, lovely. I was gonna say Ashley does. I was gonna say Ash does. What's good, Sherlock? Sherlock in the house. I'm killing that Nasdaq, I see. Killing that nasty Nas. Yeah, you should be able to chat from everything. Should be able to. Nas breakout. This actually looks good for some buyers right here, you know. I'm not gonna lie. If this candle flips bullish right here. Couple bounce, flip, push up. This is another break and retest maybe. You know what, I'm gonna keep an eye on that, you know. I'm gonna keep an eye on that one. Where's my... Yeah. Alright, market's looking hot today. Looking hot. Took 2 trades already with Nas. Oh, that's fire. That's fire. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, one more and done. One and done. Do you know what? I'm gonna set an alert up here because I want to know when Nas breaks this level. I'm in one trade. Nice. What's the trades? Gold buys. Break of highs. Let me see. And some gold buys. Buys are buying right now. I jumped in at that resistance of Nas. Oh. Let me see. Kind of got a little... Is that what the daily is? Nope. Super bullish. Oh, there. Oh. The pullback is real. It is. I like this little area down here, though. I like this area down here. Get a retest and then another bounce. Something like that. If it doesn't hold, I'm gonna keep an eye on Nas. Yo, I have a cheat code for TradingView, but only with Google Chrome. So if you don't have Valentine's Day offers, bruv, I got a subscription for like a year. I don't know why they keep. Anyway, so say like, because you can only have one chart if you're using TradingView, like the free version. But if you do this, so if you open a page twice, I think it should let you open 2. Then you can just do this, duplicate tab, split tab view, and then you can look at 2 charts. Oh, look at that. Then you can just do that. Telling you guys, this is a cheat code right here. I promise you. You know? I'm just saying. Oh shit, I split it twice. Let me chill. Oops. Alright, let's unsplit that. Separate views. Leave. But yeah, that's an idea for you. I think I've shared that before. But you know me, I like to look at 2 time frames. Alright, Ace. Telling you, man, cheat codes. Let me know if it works, obviously, because I have the paid version. Yeah, I can do this, but I noticed that before and I was like, yo, that's that's nice. All right, just gotta wait for this support on the 30-minute, man. Give us some buys. I hope. Since the 15's broken the high already. Go on, just keep pushing, keep pushing. What I don't want the 15 to do is, you know, give us this downtrend structure. So the next 15, if it doesn't keep pushing up, it could form a lower high and come back down. But you know, I want the buyers up. I want the buyers up. Hopefully it doesn't. For the sake of our buyers, hope this 15 pushes up, maybe closes above this resistance, and then it's another added confluence. Nas ain't even moving, is it? Let's see the price. What I need it to get to? 366. Where's Miss Gold Pippin today? That's a good question. Probably wait until after NFP, lets the NFP die down, and then pop in at some point. She's working. I just gotta catch up, I guess. That's it. Month end stuff. You two always asking for each other. She's like, "Where's Rosie? I need the market maker." She got her cells though. She got these cells. These were nice cells down. I don't know how long she held though, because it was a nasty pullback. 300 pips. Ooh, look at gold. Lovely, lovely. How's your trade working out for you, Benny boy? I said lovely. Nice, nice. Oh, so we tapped into this 4-hour resistance. I need it to keep pushing. Push. Give us a breakout. Soon jumping in for buys. Yes, same, John. Same. Waiting for this support here. Waiting for this support. We barely have a top wick on this 30-minute candle as well. So really, if we can, yeah, just push above, like I said, close above this, then I think the buyers are golden. You know, we're breaking previous 30-minute highs. It's looking good. It's looking good. This is a nice strong candle. Nice strong bullish candle. Loving it, loving it, loving it. just give us a little bit more of a push. Next 10 minutes, and we've got market open. Hopefully get a trade in the next 10 minutes. Now just need a bottom wick, really. Bottom wick, break the high, jump into the buys. Hopefully it doesn't push up too quick or without a bottom wick. That's what gold likes to do sometimes. But really I want to use the bottom wick as a stop loss. So maybe start with a stop loss below the support. So it might start off a bit big and then reduce it if price keeps on pushing up. So throughout the trade, just reduce that risk. Yeah, but I don't wanna put a stop loss in too early. You know what I mean? Just in case the next candle makes a long bottom wick. So it depends how the candle closes. But yeah, that would be the plan. That would be the plan. So let's see how that goes. Let's see. Nas is still chilling. Pound yen kind of dumped yesterday, didn't it? GJ had a big drop. Like, I don't know what happened yesterday. It's a massive drop. We're not breaking out of this range on pound yen. Nasty business, nasty business. Ooh, gold, 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 gold. Benny, you're out. Hit your break even. Oh yeah, I guess it did come back down to this high, innit? This is what I'm talking about. I hope the 15 doesn't create a resistance and then drop. This is what I meant. Create a lower high. See what this Oanda candle's looking like. Look at that whipsaw. Yeah, this ain't looking good. Come on, gold. That's why you gotta wait for those confirmations, man. Didn't break that previous 30-minute high. Not yet. Still 6 minutes left. Gotta play the waiting game for this thing. So if I don't get the support here, Oh. I don't know when I'm gonna take a trade. I need the structure. I'm just waiting for structure, basically. I'm waiting for structure. That's what I'm waiting for. So yeah, I need gold to create that range to push up. You know, we've done this part. Now I need it to create the support so I can take the leg up. Boom. So that's where we're at now. We're at this part. We're at this part right now. So we need price to do this part. Is this support enough to push it up? Nah, not weak like this. I wouldn't even take this. I wouldn't even take this. Not right here. This is a very weak support. Very weak body. In fact, if I see something like that, if I see a weak bullish, just like this, just like that, the opposite side could come down. Hello. How you doing, Shakti? How you doing? How you doing? Oh, I see this is pushing back up. Lovely. That's good. That's good. That's good. Good to hear it. Welcome. Welcome. If it had a long wick, we could jump. A long bottom wick. This candle looks like it wants to flip bearish right here. Doesn't want to close bullish for us in the next 2 minutes. Go on, give us a good push. Good push. Back into the 80s. I just need the body to be longer than the wick, really. But right now, it looks like it's rejecting the upside. But you never know. We could still get a wick fill. Market open. I think we get some volume for NYSE open anyway. Yeah, we have to see what market open does in a minute. Definitely get some volume. I took a trade on a higher high with a higher time frame using 21 EMAs. Okay. I used to like the EMAs. They're not bad. Very good for retests. Very good for retests. Did you get a little bounce off the EMA? Nice, nice, nice. Hey man, if it works, then go ahead, man. Kill it. Kill it, kill it. Yes, with the use of fib retracements. Okay, so you're getting those double confirmations. What fib levels do you use for the bounce? Or it doesn't matter which one? One minute for the W. Yeah, nah, I can't. You know I don't go that low, man. I don't like this support on gold. This is very weak. But we still could get a wick fill. I like breakouts and buys from support, sells from resistance. Very simple. Closures above, closures below. So yeah, right now, because gold is quite bullish, I'd be looking for a support to form and then getting on the next candle. But the way this candle's formed, very weak. Yeah, need to see. That's it. So that the support would have been my confirmation to continue up. Let me see. I might be able to show you. Buys from a support. Oh yeah, this is it. This is what I'm looking for right here. Got the resistance, got the support. Well, waiting for the support to form, and then usually I get in on the next candle. So this is literally what I'm looking for. Waiting for price to break this high and then continue up. Boom. So yeah. But you see this support right here is a nice engulfing, strong body. What we have here is very, very weak. Very weak support. And the long top wick is longer than the body. I didn't get my notification. What? No notification is crazy. Okay, cool. Yeah, you see, like this isn't looking too hot for gold, not gonna lie. Ashley! Oh, now my alert goes off. Get out of here, man. What's good, Ash? Ash, were you saying you was locked in for NFP, right? Chilling. Now it's kind of looking like it's gonna go back down. Let me get rid of this. Lied to me. Yes, get out of here. Yeah, looks like a continuation to the downside, maybe. What's good? How's your morning been? Oh, first day back at work. Yeah, and Sherlock said you were locked in. Yeah, so it doesn't necessarily have to be a bullish engulfing, but if I get like a kind of like a reversal pattern on the 30-minute time frame, so I could have had a pin bar, like a long bottom wick, a small body but to the downside, like a long bottom wick and then a thin body. That shows a reversal, like a push up. So that would have been good. It just depends on the type of support it creates. Yeah. If it closes below, it'll be continuing to move. Yes, I agree, John. I agree. Because it also be closing back in the Asian range. But have you seen it didn't really... It wicked back, but it hasn't really driven through. And we've broken that last low as well. Gold is just playing games right now, man. Gold is playing games. Just playing games. Look, it's re-breaking that low. I think it might come back into this range. I didn't want it to stay in this range, but gold's gonna do what gold wants to do, right? Gold's gonna do what gold wants to do. Please, I really don't want it to stay ranging all day, man. It's killing me. These ranges. Yeah, also see on these levels for buy-in, for wait, for mark to create market. That's exactly what I'm waiting for. I need some structure right here. I need some market structure. So I kind of have, I mean, this is a support now, isn't it? It's a resistance turn support. It's just how strong is this support? That's the question. It would be great if this candle did flip bullish, drive up, break the high, and continue up, would be great. Looking at the message, Rosie was looking for me. She was. Just like you was looking for her in the Discord. Oh, what's that? Oh, what's that? Let's put something on my chart and I can't get it off. Delete. It's been a lot of movement on gold today. Yeah, I caught the breakout this morning. Up here. So there was a resistance here. Yeah. I caught this breakout, got in on these buys. And then, yeah, it's just been falling ever since. But gold is struggling to push up. Come on, gold, this is boring. Market open, give us some volume. Give us some volume. Ooh. Okay, Nas was not a buy. NFP news. These times market take all liquidity on bottom. Seems so. Actually had this this demand zone here that I was looking at for potential buyers. Look how that played out. Oh no. How much does this happen to me? How much does this happen? This happens to me a lot. It's crazy. I mark out the zones, don't pay attention to it, but this would have got at least a 1-to-1 already. 40 pips. Bruh. But you know me, I don't like to take entries when take entries for NYC open on NAS. Quite the early NFP retracement. I know NFP is your Super Bowl, so I know you're having a ball today. Yo, it didn't give me what I wanted though. It didn't. I was looking forward to it. You know me, I was looking for some levels to retest. It didn't give me a retest. It didn't give me that. It didn't give me that today. It didn't give me that retest today. It's a damn shame. What can you do, eh? What can you do? 65. Yeah, man. Look, had the levels marked out. I thought maybe if it came down to at least this this 4-hour level, tapped it, then maybe I could look for the bounce, but yeah, it didn't. You can see it just sort of came down to the middle of nowhere. 50.19 and then pushed. Yeah, this was a weak support, man. Weak support. Back in the Asian range, guys. Back in the Asian range. Yeah, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Yeah, I think we might be dropping a bit more now. We didn't get that push up. Yeah. We going down. Maybe back to Asian lows. Back down to Asian lows. This is not nice at all. We tanking. Oh. We don't need that. Let's see what DXY is doing. Is that pushing back up? Not really. Not really. Impulse entry would work for Raja. I mean, yeah. Breaker this low. I mean, it's like a continuation to the downside. I made it in time for the tanky banky. Big time. Big time. Big time. Big time. $50.41 is a good level. Wait for the 30-minute closing. Okay. $50.41. We're nearly there. I don't have no setups in this, so I'm chilling anyway. I can't do nothing with this right here. I can't do nothing with this. What do you have, an EMA there? EMA bounce and a fib level, you said? What is it, near a fib level for you? Ooh, going down. There we go. 41. No man, 4 hour half wick. Okay. Back to Asian lows. This is quite a candle. Ooh, 360 pips, 70 pips. That's why you gotta wait for your confirmations, man. How far is this thing going? Switch on a 4 hour time frame. You see the 50. I've got a 4 hour time frame right here. Right here. This is quite the drive down. Right through the range. Yeah, we don't use Owanda no more. Owanda's been cut. Candles are too delayed. Especially when there's volume, there's too much of a lag. Especially after news. So yeah, no, I can't use it. Don't work. Hey, I mean, if it works for you, go ahead. I know you ain't changing over. I know you don't like change. Someone said it today that the prices weren't updating after NFP. But nah, I can't do that. I'm using IC markets. IC markets right here. Alright, so we're at another support level. Are we gonna come back and retest the daily? What are we doing, gold? You know I don't like change, is wild. I mean, it's a big change. It's the change of the 4 hour time frame. Like, IC market, there's no lagging. Nah, IC markets, it just moves. It moves when with the market properly. In fact, when I was using Owanda, because I actually use IC markets, when I would flip over, it would be fine. The chat knows. People have been here for that. Owanda got cut. It got cut, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm from India, so I have more. So I have no knowledge. Nah, man, you just see it and you'll get used to it. The more you use it, it's just for news, really. That's it. Like for everything else, Oanda's fine, but when it comes to news, just with TradingView, it doesn't update. I don't know what the actual broker's like, but I just find that IC markets doesn't lag for me, so that's why I use this now, you know. Gold does not want to break out of this range, guys. It doesn't want to break, but like I said earlier, we still have this 4-hour structure right here, yeah. So if this 4-hour still manages to close above this support, there's a potential that the next candle opens, makes a bottom wick, and then continues back up. That's not off the table for me. That's not off the table. Now, if we close below this support, if we manage to drop, it's a long way in the next 15 minutes. But yeah, if we start breaking below these supports, then I'll start looking for some sells below. But remember, I didn't really want sells until price came below like 5,000, 49.90, because I didn't have a clean range. There's no clean range for me to sell through. Yeah, you can see 41 is a tap now. Just see structure. Yeah, it's a nice pullback from there. I've been using TVC and is on a scale with IC markets. Oh, perfect. Really, you should find a broker that matches, where the candles match your broker. Like on here, you want it to look the same. But I mean, if you're using TradingView for analysis, you kind of need the charts to be moving like how price is moving. Of course. Boom. Just wait on the 13-minute closing of the 30-minute candle. Yep. I still want a support. That's all I'm waiting for, is a support, but a strong support. I need a strong support. If I can get a strong support, I'll be a happy trader. Do you know that once we create a structure, I'm seeing gold go up? Oh yeah, me and you both, John. Me and you both. That's because we both trade like Raja. That's why we're waiting for structure. We're waiting for the structure. That's all we need. Exactly, a strong support. Because I mean, let me see this daily. Yeah, the daily already broke. We already broke yesterday's high. We broke yesterday's high, which is a good sign that price should continue up. It should continue up, but now we just have to wait. See if we re-break the high and then push. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, only downside is if gold wants to stay in this range, then there's nothing we can do. We got CPI at the end of this week as well. Hopefully we don't range until CPI. Unemployment claims tomorrow, which I don't think is going to be a crazy move. Gold really playing in this Asian range. Asian range isn't even too big today, not compared to Asian ranges recently. 350 pips. Not a big Asian range at all. Nine trades, 2,600 pips. Nice, nice, nice. Well done. I'm not even half of that. I've only caught 200 pips today during London session. Nice, nice, nice. Only traders can be happy for you. You know, if you go to your friends like, yeah, I took, you know, I got 2,000, I got 9 trades today and won. People don't really understand what the hell that means. Oh, not even 2,000 pips, 2,600. Okay. It's mad that you just come and tell a random YouTube chat though. I can't lie. That's a bit mad still. Done for the month. It's only 11 days in. Beginner's luck. See, now why would you go and downplay your hard work? Why would you say it's beginner's luck? Did you not have a strategy? Did you not plan to take these trades? Do you know what I mean? You should, you know, now you should be analyzing those trades. What went well with them? What you did well? You should be making sure you repeat that. You get me? I know that feeling, done but not done. Words. Listen, the only way I have to be done is if I close the charts. If I'm still looking at the charts, I'm not done. So I have to be realistic with myself. Do you know what I'm saying? I studied hard. I didn't sleep many days. Oh, nah, that's too much, man. Work-life balance. Trade-life balance. Come on, man. You got to be sleeping. This is why I don't trade Asian session, because I want to sleep. I actually want to sleep. Only time I traded Asian session was when there were NFL games on, and now that's over, so he's not done because he's still looking at your chart. It's that temptation, isn't it? Temptation. But that's it. That learning stage. That learning stage can be a bit addictive, you know. You feel like more time at the charts means you're actually learning something. Sometimes it's not even like that. Sometimes it's not even like that. So price really just rejected this support again. Could you imagine if we close back above Asian highs? If we close back up here above 50.64, I'm not gonna lie, I might just take some buys. I might just take buys there and just say, yeah. If we close back out this Asian range, start doing some cowboy trades. Cause yeah, let's see what gold's trying to do here. Let's see. But I'm now maintaining my journals. Oh, that's good. You know what? That's the best thing. I know when people are going to be successful when I hear them say they journal. That is the sign of a successful trader right there. because that means you're learning from your mistakes. That means you're analyzing what you're doing. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the way forward. You're just starting. Yes, yes, Pizzle. I'm telling you, man, you need to journal. Journal your thoughts, your actions, not just what price action has done, but how you've reacted to price action. You know what I'm saying? That's the important thing. Because if you make mistakes and you're not aware of what's making you make those mistakes or what those mistakes are, you're never going to learn from it. You have to be aware of this. Awareness is a big part of trading. And I think most people fail if they don't admit when they're wrong or can't admit when they're wrong. It's a costly thing. On my level, 150 pips movement, man. I'm just waiting for confirmation. Do you know what? That level was a nice level. What do you say? 50.41? Yeah, that was a nice level. That was a nice level. We've had two really good levels called out today. Michael called out 50.24 down here. He took some buys up. And then, yeah, 50.41 has been nice too. Well done, man. Well done. Did you execute? Oh, you said you're waiting for confirmation. You did say that. You did say that. Here we go. 3 minutes. Come on. Close above 64. Yes, this is a very simple way people making money to pay their bills. You say simple. It's also a very simple way for people to lose money. But there's definitely money to be made. Oh, look at this push back up. Another rejection of the Asian range. Come on now. Come back above. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Goldie. We've got places to go. There we go. Just a bit more of a push. Imagine we're rejecting this Asian range again. Who's at the door? There we go. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Are we pushing up out of this range? Ash, what are you saying? Did you get out your cells? Are you still in cells? Why I don't like this is because, like I said, there's too many supports in here. Support. There's a lot of levels inside of this range. How to overcome the fear when price comes very near to your stop loss. Are you a scalper or are you a swing trader? It depends. If you feel like you're gonna react when price comes near your stop loss, then really what you need to do is close the chart and just let price do its thing. Because if you're one of those people, when price comes near, you start moving it lower and lower and lower, what you're doing is you're making yourself risk more than you accepted when you put that stop loss there. And that's very dangerous. That's very dangerous. And then what happens is if you win that trade or it works out, you're going to start doing it over and over and over again. And it's a very, very bad habit to start picking up. So either set and forget, or literally if you feel like it's coming close, just don't look at it. Just don't look at it. Because then you won't have that emotional reaction, you know. You just come back, and if it's hit, accept it, move on. There'll be other trades. If gold rejects these levels, I'm planning for a psychological level at 50. Oh, gold closed below. Yeah, I don't like this. Gonna build a trading journal bot to track all my trades automatically. There's stuff out there, you know. There's stuff out there. Certain brokers can do that for you, you know. Certain brokers can do that for you still. You can overcome fear by staying away from your phone. That's what I'm saying. Yep. Yeah, but set and forget is the best. This, I don't like this. We still closed in this range. This is not ideal now. I was looking for at least, you know, to come out of this range, push up, maybe. But yeah, it's not looking good now. But gold don't want to give me my move. It doesn't want to give me my buys. So I might just have to let it go. So look, I still don't have no structure in here. Kind of structure. It's like this. Very little minor support. And then came back down. Yellow is misbehaving. Is there a yellow folder? No yellow. What's yellow? Oh, gold. gold is definitely misbehaving. I got you. It's been a bit slow. Tell me about your psychology, how you plan trades. Me, I just wait for my setups at this point. Like, your chart had an engulfed H4. It did. Yeah, I just know what I'm looking for. And if the market doesn't give me what I'm looking for, then I just don't take the trade. Like, I've been doing this a long time, so, and I know that there'll always be another trade coming. From today, you're my best mentor. You really helped us clearing my doubts. Yeah, just like I said, if you just journaling is very helpful. You know, review your trades at the end of the day. How much risk do I take? Maximum like 5%. Maximum like 5%. Yeah, maximum like 5% per trade. Maximum. But that's because I'll stack positions. So I'll take like multiple entries. Yeah. 85 watching but only 9 likes. Tell them Pizzle. Let them know. Take only 1 trade in a day. Well, I trade 2 sessions, so I can take maybe like up to 4 trades a session. I mean 4 trades a day. So I might, yeah, 1 or 2 in London, maybe 1 or 2 in NY. I trade multiple pairs as well, so. Do you believe in win rate or risk rewards? More risk rewards for me. More risk rewards. Risk reward is better than having a win rate. Because you could have a high win rate, but a bad risk reward. And then that's not going to get you anywhere. For example, if you take a loss, but your loss is... If your loss is like half of your account, then... But you've only taken 1, that could wipe out all the profits that you've taken. So it's pointless. How many currency pairs to trade? Stick to, if you're starting off, maybe stick to 2. And make sure they're not correlated as well. Make sure they're not correlated. So make sure they're separate from each other. They're not the same. I go 1-to-1 risk reward, less trades, but I believe. So I'm minimum 1-to-1. 1-to-1 is the minimum for me. Yeah, but just bear in mind that it's probably easier to stick to one and learn that one, especially if you're trading gold. But yeah, gold is a bit different at this time. Ooh, oh, I like this. I like this. Getting a nice push up here. Go on, back up out the range. Beautiful. Damn, gold. Where was this strong push earlier on when I needed it? 3 o'clock the push comes. Crazy work. Crazy work. My only issue now is just stop losses. Stop losses are just very big for me now. That's it. My win rate is about like 60%, 60, about 60, 70. Yeah. To be honest, with gold moving like this, I haven't even taken many trades. I don't feel like I take many trades. Not as much as I used to before. I'm like so cautious, like super cautious. Do you know what I mean? I've noticed each pairs have their own rhythm and flow. Maybe it will take time to understand. Yes, 100%, 100%. And they'll move in different sessions. They'll move at different times. They're affected by different things. So yeah, best thing to do really would be to start with one, and then when you're comfortable with that first one, then move on to the next one. But if you're using indicators and stuff, I feel like with indicators it's easier to trade multiple pairs. Like that's how I first learned, just looking at like EMAs. If this one is over that one, then we're looking for buys on this pair. It was very, very simple, but it was, yeah, too many pairs. So yeah, I just stick to 1 or 2. What's Nas doing? Nas is tanking. Oof. The Nas didn't want to go up no more. I just broke the high and dropped. I think gold is going to give me a support here. There's so much time left in this candle though. There's so much time. There's too much time left. 21 minutes. This is tough. This is tough. How's you lot's day been though? Apart from the first paper, you had a very nice day. I used Super Trend and RSI in the past, but now changed to Zero Indicator for institutional trading. Yeah. Man, what pairs do you recommend alongside gold? Maybe something a bit slower, like a yen pair. So maybe like USD JPY, GBP JPY. I would recommend those, especially for our time, like London session. Maybe GJ. I would say Pizzle. And then also, I do like NAS 100s, but NAS 100 is more like an afternoon pair. It moves better when the US market is open. Yeah, but you get good moves as well, like big swings. And like, look, it doesn't move like gold moves, so it doesn't have that exact correlation there. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna leave it here, guys. Appreciate you for joining. I gotta wait, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab something to eat. So this candle, I'm still looking for buyers. All I'm looking for is a strong support. So if this candle creates that support, I'm looking to take buys on the next candle. And yeah, I think we fill this wick. If we can push back up out of this resistance, I think we go up. But if you're not in the Discord, make sure you're in the Discord, and we can continue to talk about the markets and take some trades. And yeah, man, I'll see you guys in there. If not, same time tomorrow, but we only have unemployment claims, so light news tomorrow. But then we got the big one on Friday, the CPI. But yeah, guys, appreciate you. Leave a like on the way out, and I will see you lot tomorrow. Pizzle, I'll shout you. Peace out.